No doubt. We stay in the Pac-12, Arizona State and Washington. This is another tricky spot, right? Washington off. What a game. What a game. That was one of the best college football games, not only of the season, but in a very long time. Washington and Oregon had it all. It was absolutely spectacular. The quality of play was just so good. It was a high level. It was great quarterback play from Bo Nix and, of course, Michael Penix Jr., who was battling through some punishment, too. He was taking some shots, and he kept on battling, led them for that go-ahead touchdown. They did need the missed field goal at the end, but, man, what a terrific football game that was. Just handicapping 101 says, I don't think I can lay 28 and a half with Washington here off a win like that, off a game like that. But do I trust Arizona State? Like, just because it's a potential letdown spot doesn't mean you automatically bet the opponent. The opponent's got to be somewhat capable, and I don't know if that's Arizona State. And on defense, they're going to have to get stops. And we've seen this team give up 42 to USC in their best offense they played so far this year, 27 to Colorado. And Washington is even better, I think, offensively. I have to put Washington ahead of USC on offense now, based on what I've seen. They are just spectacular. And Michael Penix Jr. just has that knack of throwing the football right where his receiver needs it to be. Over and over again, his accuracy with the football throwing it is just something else. And the one thing, too, for Arizona State, the run defense hasn't been bad. Their pass defense is the weaker part of that Arizona defense. We'll see how they fare here, but, they've been okay. They haven't been great against the run, but, the pass, when I look at it, actually their pass defense numbers aren't that great, but the one game they did play a good passing offense. Like I say, you go back to that USC game. What did USC have? 322 yards through the air and a grand total of over 500 yards of offense against Arizona State. That's not what you want to see from Arizona State's defense against probably the next best offense they played this season here with Washington, and on the road as well, having to go to Seattle to play this game. So it's a pass for me from a side perspective. I am worried a little about a mini letdown for Washington, but I don't think the matchup's good enough, and I don't like the underdog enough to take them. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, has Arizona State kind of made the right steps here? Because it seems like Washington could come out a little flat in the first half, but their offense is just so good. It seems like just even with their C game, they'll be okay. It could be up 14 at halftime here. So it's tough. It's a ton of points. It was a great win. Game, similar to the game last year. We'll get at the end of the show what I want to talk about. But yeah, I think I lean to the points with Arizona State in this game, and I think it still get over. I think Washington's defense. We saw their pass defense. I was talking about it. I think they're all right, but they gave up 260 through the air. I think Arizona State could have some success. Over. You're on mute. You're on mute.
There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, Trenton Bourguet, since he's been at quarterback here for Arizona State, they have been a little bit better. His numbers have been respectable here in the two starts he's made against Cal and Colorado. Over 600 passing yards, 64% completions. Solid numbers. So maybe Arizona State can contribute. Washington should do what they do, and that's a score. And they've been, 36, 31, 59, 41. Look at the points they put up. I mean, they're going to get 30s, 40s, and all you need is probably 20 out of Arizona State. And there you go, a good chance to go over the total. So, yeah, I would play over in this game, maybe from
a total. 50s, I want to go over because I think they can get in the 60s.
All right.